We're all flat earthers, we just don't know it yet. Some of us, that is. We live in the matrix realm, the firmament earth. Flat stationary construct, as you all know. The horizon always appears perfectly flat, 360 degrees around the observer, regardless of the altitude. You can do some Google searches, or you can do some research on planes and drones footage going 20 miles high, and nobody but NASA has any sort of pictures of curvature. Water is always flat and level. Water physics alone prove Earth is flat. Rivers always flow in the direction of the magnetic field, which is downhill, to always find its level. Mr. Bird said that there was a 2,500 or 25,000 mile long ice wall, Arctic ring, around Earth. Honestly, if you do all the architect and construction work on bridges and also on railroads, that alone is proof Earth is level at sea level in all directions. If you ever look at the rivers and that connect to the seas, this will prove water is flat and level. If you ever look at how a shipping canal is built, they're actually taking ship up over a hill and onto water on another piece of land. The sun and the moon are the same exact size. You'd have to tilt the airplane down in airplane fights if you were flying on a sphere versus a flat earth. The plane would have to tilt down its nose while flying. The Earth is not on a 666 tilt, spinning at 1,666 miles, and then in the Milky Way circling at 66,666 miles an hour, and then twirling through the universe at another 666 million, or billion, 666,666,666 miles per hour. It's all Masonic numbers, you guys. Come on now. All the pictures you ever see of Earth are from like a fisheye lens, or from an airplane that has concave glass. Easy to understand. We feel the Earth moving. No. Can you feel the Earth moving? No. There's no way. We're not in a vacuum space that's 1,000,000 degrees. Okay? The sun and the moon are the same size. Light disappears before it travels 100 years. It just goes out. You know, shine a flashlight. The light just goes out. It doesn't go forever. Come on now. Come on now. Light and dark are a myth. Good versus evil is a myth. It all ties together. You guys need to understand gravity. Gravity is just a form of... gravity is just another word for heavy. It's literally a Latin word for heavy. Or Greek. Latin and Greek, whatever. It's Latin and Greek makes up English. And it's all etymological linked to spellcraft. So heliocentric, while we're on the subject of flat earth, heliocentric model theory is he of hell who lies and cheats and tricks. Heliocentric. Heliocentric. He of hell who licensed cheats and tricks. Heliocentric. This is what the hell you send your kids to school for. This is what you send your kids to school for. Mount Meru is at the center. Compass wouldn't work without any other type of structure except for a flat and level plane. There's no people upside down. On the bottom of globes it says, not for informational purposes. Not for educational purposes. Not for learning purposes. Right on. So if you look up during the day, because a lot of people claim to be these flat earthers and watch the firmament, but I am one who goes outside every morning and every night and has windows and glass set up in such a way in my rooms and houses where I can always see the sky. And I'm telling you right now, you can always see the moon. The moon and sun, depending on where you are, of course, they're always visible. Always. You can always see the moon. You can even see the sun if you're in the right place. Take a P900 camera and zoom into some stars. Buy a P900 camera, zoom into the stars and tell me what you see. It's all about perspective. It's all about perspective. You can bring ships back into view with a P900 camera. They don't go over any sort of curve, my friends. Study the torus field. The torus field is what's holding the stars, and that's what you see. There's even government patents on it that'll mess your mind up. There's also proof that people can make stars in jars. Fine. Planet comes from the word to spread out. Planete. Planete. To spread out, you guys. Like a pie. To spread, a notion of spreading out. It's all Latin. Planium, spread, flat surface, plane, level, planus. They just added the T. You understand that? They added the T. 4 corners of Earth. Cut a pizza in 4 corners, and there's 4 corners. I believe in palms and in Genesis. There's some pretty powerful scriptures that prove a flat stationary construct in this matrix realm. The moon and planets, the stars, the light orbs. The moon and the sun and the stars, they're not something you can land on. They're just frequency light orbs. Plasma frequency light orbs. Vibing out there, and it almost looks like you could see the water through them. Get a P900X and look up. Get a P900 camera and look up. The moon and the sun appear to be the same exact size. Look up. Angled sun rays wouldn't work if the sun were 93 million miles away. That sun is close. Sun is local. Moon and sun follow each other like the yin yang. Heliocentric, he of hell, who lies, sins, cheats, and tricks. Throw that shit in the garbage. All the stars circle around the northern star in the Taurus field. The earth does not move. Take H at the end of earth and put it in the beginning. It makes the word heart. Where does your heartbeat come from? Earth. Earth is a heart. Earth is a matrix filled heart. It's a tree. Once great tree destroyed that still has the spirit within. We gotta grow it back up to the firmament. 7,500 years ago, there was proof of trees that were 60 miles wide. I know that's too much to fathom for some of your guys' tiny brains, but why don't we just start with a tree stump that's 2 miles wide, 2 to 10 miles wide. That would be like 10 to 100 miles high. Trees should be our food. Trees should be our houses. Trees should be our medicine. Trees should be our computers. They hold data. Petrified trees are like crystals. Merkaba and healing stones. Gold and silver you should be eating. Gold and silver should be being sprayed in our atmosphere. Iodinized silver and iodinized gold should be sprayed in our atmosphere, not chemical trails. Trees should be your medicine. Firmament Earth. The Vatican holds over 60 miles of sacred information of flat Earth and the origin of humans and how they come from trees and how everything's been satanic, sun cult, pedophile worship for the last few thousand years under the Queen and King. Turn the Disney Channel off. Every single Disney movie begins with the slaughter of 666, worship of a king and a queen. It's time for you guys to turn off your television, more mind programming boxes that were specifically made to brainwash you. And you can find the government patents on this as well. Earth's flat. Earth is a great tree. We're in the Matrix realm. We should be living like avatars. Not on these piece of shit phones. We should be out there riding dragons and animals and climbing great trees and connecting with the forest. And eating ancient food that's good for your body. And fruits and veggies, not blood and flesh. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Research flat Earth. Wake masses. Share this video. Join these flat Earth fight club groups. Make a Flat Earth Fight Club sign and go outside and stand in the middle of the road with it. Wake these people up. People are killing trees and then making a debt out of it with a piece of Federal Reserve note with links to your names and your birth certificates and your social security numbers all to the Treasury account to the United States of America with your all caps name is Legal Tinder. Research the straw man. Flat Earth and the straw man. This is the truth they hide from you.